Yeah. Yes. Oops. Up off net. Yes. Yes. Oh, I got everything I need. Up off net. Won't you believe? Won't you believe my neighbor? Oops. Won't you believe? Could you please sing it with me? Believe, believe, believe. My neighbor. Hi, neighbor. It's Friday. Believe, believe, believe. All right, man. Look at who we have here. My man, Merle Dixon. What's going on with you? P. Diz. What's going on with you? Young King. What's all right, man? Oh. Yeah, it's Friday. Hit the Tyson bell. That's right. First, I want to say this. I got everything. Okay, I got the giveaways. I got the prizes. Finally, all right. So let me let you guys have a peek at it. We have the second place prize right here. This is the PS5 Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War game. I'm giving this away. What else we got? The first place. Oh my goodness. Is this not a beauty? Is this not a beauty? Here it is. Bam! The headgear. Autographed by Amanda Nunez. Look at that. So you have the certificate of authenticity. It's over here. A new member, baby. It's in here. So you got the certificate of authenticity. Then you know this is really Amanda Nunez's headgear and her autograph. So I will be announcing who the winner is today in this live stream. What is this? What this episode 3 of our podcast? So I will be announcing this. Thank you for everybody who wanted this, who liked, who shared, who support this community. Don't forget, this giveaway is sponsored by busr.com. Go to busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. Thanks to busr.com, we're able to give away valuable giveaways like this, supporting the fighters, right? Making sure they stay popular, making sure that all their autographs, they got paid for, supporting them financially, and just in popularity, supporting them, being their friends. And these merch from these fighters really help build the fan base. So thanks to busr.com for sponsoring this and supporting this community and supporting all of you fight fans. Hit the Tyson bell. Oh my God. Joseph Parker. And that's the black 2 sugars. Oh my God. Okay. So we have a Friday, a lot of fun this Friday. We have a lot to talk about. The main thing we're talking about is Deontay, the Bronze Bomber. Did he crash the party? What's going on? We got to talk about this big time, and this may take up the whole hour. You have Tyson Fury saying that the fight isn't imminent. Huh? Hey, he said, I don't have no money in my pockets. I haven't signed no contracts. I don't have a date. Hit the Tyson bell. Fury, what's going on with you? That's it. I mean, someone's lying. Hit the Tyson bell. Somebody's lying. We hearing different things from Bob Arum. We hearing different things from Eddie Hearn. And now we hear a complete contradiction from this other promoter from the UK, Frank Warren. So I will be reading what Frank Warren said to Talk Sports. I think that's who he spoke to. If I got the name, the source messed up, I'm sorry. But we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to discuss. The fights that I won't be calling this weekend, David Benavidez versus Ronald Ellis. Don't forget, guys, I'm going out with the wifey. We'll talk about that. Taking the wifey out on a date. So we're going to have, just to celebrate us. We're going to have a fantastic time. So I'm going to focus on her because really, when I talk to her, I talk boxing and combat sports. Hey, can we talk about something else? Hold on. What's good, show? What's good, Biz? Everybody hit the like button. Yeah, everybody make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget, we don't start till we get 200 people. And hit the like button. There's only 40 likes. There's 136 people up in here. So, I mean, come on. Let's get the likes up. Also, so the fights that's not going to that I'm not calling Estrada versus Roman Gonzalez 2. I've been really, my mouth has been just watering for that fight. I'm looking forward. That lets you know how much I love you, baby. Okay. To me as Biz. I love you. All right. Because I'm not even going to watch that fight. I'm going to have to look at the replay. Estrada versus Roman Gonzalez. What's that? Super flyweight. That division is always cooking. Quadras. And I hear that Rungvisai has a fight tonight. I thought it was Saturday. If I got time tonight, I call that Rungvisai fight because that's a very important fight. I know Rungvisai is going to be looking at Estrada and Roman Gonzalez very closely. So I just think Chocolatito is really a top 10 guy. I've been saying that for a while. I know he lost to Rungvisai twice, but Roman Gonzalez is totally fantastic. He just couldn't get past Rungvisai during that time of his life. I really don't know what was going on with Roman Gonzalez. But I'm a big fan of his. I'm going to be rooting for Chocolatito to win that. But if Estrada wins, I mean, this is a guy who's been looking for some get back for 8 to 9 years. When did they fight? 8 years, 9 years ago? Into Tyson Bale. It's been a long time, okay? So I know Estrada, he wants that get back. And really, I got mad love for him. But what he did with Quadras, how he beat Rungvisai, I mean, really, Roman Gonzalez, that's it. I mean, that's the trifecta. If he beats Roman Gonzalez in their rematch, I mean, you got to give it to the guy, okay? I shall wish you the WWE material. Yeah, I know. I thought about that. But I stopped watching. Speaking of which, you guys got to keep me updated on comics, bro. Look, honestly, I've been looking at like old comics, picking up old comics and stuff. I don't know what's going on now. Any comic book fans? Like, I know this is off the rails a little bit, just real quick. Any comic book fans in here? What the hell's going on? What's going on with the Spider-Verse? What's going on? How you feel about Valine versus Wilder and your thoughts on Big Baby, my favorite heavyweight, Bunny Badass. Big Baby Miller actually to me, after getting closer to that situation, and I know me and Big Baby Miller, we've had our odds, our differences, but with that said, I mean, and public differences, right? We went at it on Instagram, but with that said, I'm big friends. I mean, like a brother to his boy, AC. So, but I heard a lot of I had a lot of information with that. And he had a bad rap. The picograms that he filled for, it went right along with his penis pills. He said he took some black rhinoceros or black ant, I think it was called. Yeah, always a black ant, but okay, hold on. I'm getting off the rails this Friday. Hold on. Just let me get this together. It's almost a bad rap, but he cheated horribly before. So it's kind of like, but Big Baby Miller, I knew he couldn't have been that big of an idiot, right? So hopefully he gets back in there, and learn this lesson or whatever. Or maybe he should jump in WWE. I don't know. Otto Valine versus Wilder, and your thoughts. Oh, Wilder. I think Wilder knocks out everybody, but everybody. I think Wilder knocks out everybody. I think he struggles with Tyson Fury and AJ. Like I said, I think the very top, unless Fury, when he lifted his skirt, everybody's going to start doing it, and that's the thing. When Mike Tyson, after he lost to Buster Douglas, you had Razor Ruddock trying to lift that skirt to see if there were some hairy balls, and he saw hairy balls. Okay, so people are going to try to lift Wilder's skirt after, and when that happens, when the fear is gone, it happened to Big George Foreman. When the fear was gone, they start coming at him. So we'll see how Wilder handles the onslaught. Happy wife, happy life. You ain't lying. Get yours, Biz. And I got Chocolatito. Yep. Also excited to see Isaac Pitbull Cruz tomorrow. Absolutely. Hit the Tyson Bale. Black Ant King, what's up with you? Yeah, it was something like that, man. What's going on? Victory has to meet you. That's my guy. What else we got? Tip for you and Ms. Biz dinner. Always take care of your backbone. Shout out Ms. Biz. Yeah, if it wasn't for Ms. Biz, this podcast wouldn't be looking the way it is. I mean, she just huge when it comes to support. Also, but no, real quick. Let me know what's going on with the comic books. I need to do a members only live stream just to talk comics to figure that out. Also, though, for this weekend, Jessica McCaskill. Always get her name messed up. Always say McCaskill or something like that, but it's McCaskill. Against Cecilia Brækhus, who is my favorite female boxer. I mean, she reminds me of my mother. Beautiful woman, but not even focused on her beauty, just a fighter. And I'm talking about my mom would throw hands. So she always reminds me of her. Cecilia Brækhus always reminds me of my mother. So that's why I was always a huge fan of hers. Let's see what happens in this rematch. Okay, did Jessica get lucky? Okay, we know what happened with Katie Taylor. If everybody think Katie Taylor is the GOAT, I feel you there too. Katie Taylor, you saw what she handed Jessica some. But Jessica being what she's undisputed now, gave my girl Brækhus her first loss. So we'll see what's up with that. I'm rooting for Cecilia Brækhus. I won't put my money on it though. Cecilia's long in the tooth. So we'll see what's going on with that. So we got way over 200 people in here. That's the Black Two Sugars. Let's do this for the community. We got to talk about the main subject as quickly as possible because it may be a long thing. Pause. Man, what's going on this Friday? Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Did Deontay Wilder crash the party? Short answer, man, hell no. Deontay Wilder ain't crashed no party, dog. What are y'all doing? What y'all doing, dog? No, let me hear from y'all. What? I see you guys in my comments. I mean, what are y'all doing, bro? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What? Okay, what are you hearing that I'm not hearing? What are y'all hearing that I'm not hearing? So you don't like Ruiz in against Wilder? I do like Ruiz. I like him a lot. What do you mean? Against him? I mean, Wilder ain't seen Ruiz type speed so far. And who's the UK chick they talking about with Clarissa now? Savannah. Oh, she can fight. Yeah, Savannah can fight. She can really fight. You talking about Savannah? She fights like Fury. She can fight, bro. Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be an excellent fight, Clarissa Shields. But Clarissa is like, Ruiz. No, I mean, I think Andy Ruiz and Fury. I mean, Wilder's a good fight. I pick Wilder. Some people pick Ruiz. Okay, that fight won't. If that fight happens and that happened after Wilder comes back, I want that fight. It should happen. If Wilder comes back and fight Martin first, get his hands wet, and then go up against Ruiz, that's all good. I think Wilder will win. You think Ruiz? I wouldn't give a damn if Ruiz knocked him over the top rope into the 15th row. If whatever happens, happens. But my analysis. Yeah, I think Wilder will win. I can see Andy Ruiz winning. If Andy Ruiz is getting his shots off and he's wearing Wilder out, and the more the rounds go, the more tired Wilder gets, yeah, I can see that happening. I don't think Wilder wins a round unless he knocks him down or knocks him out. Yes. But I think Wilder lands on him. I do. But if Ruiz wins, yes, he beat AJ and Wilder. That's amazing. Right? Let me see. Savannah Marshall beat Shields in the amateurs. I didn't know that. But I know she's a badass. That's all I know. She's a badass. Ruiz beats Wilder without Corona. Okay. I mean, that y'all do that in the war room. But listen, what are y'all doing? Okay, look, I do. Okay, this is. Let me give you the sound bite. Let me give you the sound bite to set this up on Tyson Fury, what he said about Deontay Wilder. And this is really what had me confused. And I can see how it confused everybody else.
I don't know. I'm not interested. Anything they got to say, none of my business. I'm sure him and his relationship with his boxing trainer is up to him, and none of my concern. But, you know, Wilder, don't write Wilder off out the occasion either. He could be fighting me next. Who knows? I could have a third trilogy with Wilder yet. Like I say, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and, you know, Wilder might be next. Who knows?
There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that y'all don't know about. Wilder could be next. Who knows? Now, go at it. Wilder fans, what do you got? I mean, so what does that mean? Do you think that Wilder crashed the party? Did Wilder crack? Is Wilder next? Is that what you guys saying? Yeah, that's what Tyson Fury said. Who knows? Wilder might be next. Did he crash the party? Everybody hit the like button. There's 300 people in here. Please hit the like button. Get the likes up. No. Yes. How do you guys say that? Let Wilder get his ass whooped again. What are y'all doing? No. Fury just upset. He want to fight. Wow. Man, hell no, Biz. Don't play dumb, my G. Fury always talks crazy. Victory has defeated you. I want to see Joshua next. Get them likes up. Yeah, get them likes up, please. Wilder will smash Fury. What? Yeah, Fury sounds shook. Fury is bipolar. Fury beats Wilder again, but don't want to see that. Maybe forced to fight Wilder. Fury is a toxic personality. What else we got? Honestly, all I want to see from Wilder is some type of skill improvement. Undisputed. ShowBizz. Why hasn't Fury been sparring or training? I want to see. Something just fell off my. I want to see Undisputed. ShowBizz. Okay. All right. Look. Let me talk to Fury real quick. Okay. Let me talk to Fury. Come on, bro. All right. Fury said that he's knocking back the booze. Fury is falling into a point of depression again. That's what it seems like. Okay, damn it. I hope so. But if not, Tyson, Ruiz, and Wilder need to get they as in the ring. Hit the Tyson bell. Look, Fury is a fighting man. He comes from a long line of fighters. So, like he said, if he's not fighting, he's thinking about killing himself. Hold on. Let me tell you what he said. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. He said he doesn't care if he fights Joe Blow, Fred Flintstone, Mike Tyson. He just want to fight. Hold on. Listen.
I'm sure that we'll all get to see it. But I'm not going to hold my breath for it, that's for sure. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket because I've been guilty of doing that before. And then these fights don't happen. And then I end up in a massive depression and feel like killing myself.
He said if he put all his eggs in one basket, he's done that before. And if the fight doesn't happen, he falls into a depression and think about killing himself. Well, I got this on backwards. No. Listen, Fury. All right. Throwing on a shirt. I'm throwing on a shirt you sent me 2 years ago, or your team sent me 2 years ago. Thank you for the shirt, bro. All right. 2 years ago, when you sent this shirt, you were on top of the world. All right. It's okay. You haven't fought in a minute. That dark spot that you talk about in your book, here. That dark place that you talk about in your book, man, don't go back there. Don't go back there, bro. All right. You can be one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. You're on your way. All that, when you verbalize the words killing myself, you don't, if you verbalize that, it gets in your head. It's probably already in your head. That's why you verbalized it. All right. We don't need that type of talk, bro. Okay. He's panicking because he doesn't have a fight and he feels worthless if he's not fighting. Now he's knocking back the booze. Okay. He's drinking a lot. He said he's not eating. He's just drinking a lot. That's not a good look. I love the fact that he loves to fight. I love the fact that his lifeline, his blood, okay, is attached to the ring. I love that. But that's not all you are. He has a baby on the way, okay? His 6th child. Talking like that is nonsense. All right? Don't fall back to this. Don't fall back to this. And that's the Tyson Bear. Hold on. Okay, last 2 questions. How is Crawford over Canelo on anybody's pound for pound list? And do you agree? I think Canelo's over Crawford. Who would win between Lara and Tony Harrison? I think Lara. I think Lara too. That was a good super chat. Oh my God. At first glance, I thought those brown gloves were a pair of balls. You got balls on your mind, Oscar? Fury is too slick when he's on his A game. So look. Yeah. I threw this on because Fury is talking in a way that you don't want anybody to talk. All right, hold on real quick. Conspiracy theory, Bob mad at Eddie for bidding on the TO fight. Bob tells Fury, forget the AJ fight. Let's do Wilder 3. Fury caught up in Bob's beef. Wrong. All right. Let me tell you what's going on. What's going on is this. AJ is saying the fight's going to happen. Eddie Hearn is saying the fight's going to happen. Bob Arum is saying the fight's going to happen. Frank Warren is saying the fight's going to happen. The only one that's talking like that is Fury. Why? Because Fury is not in a good place. Okay? Fury said he don't care who it is. Maybe me and Wilder can have a 3rd fight. I don't care if it's Joe Blow, Fred Flintstone, Mike Tyson. Get me in the ring! That's what's going on. All right? Now, what's taking the announcement so long? According to Frank Warren, they have all agreed to announce the fight simultaneously. So they can't all say when the fight. Hold on. Let me do it like this. Let me do it like this. Let me help you out. Let me read what Frank Warren said. Okay. Frank Warren said this. We've all agreed. Now, this is on talksport.com. This is where he did his interview. Frank Warren said, we've all agreed to announce any news simultaneously. So I can't break a confidence. Okay. I've agreed to a confidence I've agreed to. Listen, but what I can say is that everything is agreed. Let me read that again. What I can say is that everything is agreed and it's an imminent announcement, and we've got to work on a site, and that's it. It's an imminent announcement. They just got to work on a site, and that's it. Hold on. It's absolutely moving in the right direction, and everyone is on the same page. All right. So he said, nobody is more frustrated than the fighters and us. We've worked like you cannot believe to get this over the line. I think Tyson is a bit peed off about it because it's dragging on and on and on. Hit the Tyson bell. Hold on. Hopefully, everybody will be getting the good news soon. They'll be happy, and everyone can move on to the next stage of this, which is to get this site sorted out. We hope it doesn't happen later. We're working hard to get it done sooner rather than later. And this is what he says. The contracts are agreed, and they will be signed 100%. Let me read that again. This is from Frank Warren, the promoter of Tyson Fury. We all know that Eddie Hearn, AJ, we all know how they feel on that side. It's all good. We all know what Bob Arum said. Now, here's what Frank Warren is saying, Tyson Fury's promoter. The contracts are agreed, and they will be signed 100%. I'm confident of that. And then he said, by the end of the week, and Frank Warren said, I hope so. Okay. Now look, that means the fight is going to happen. Everybody's agreed on everything. They're working on a site, not Wilder, not Usyk, not nothing else. They're working on the site. Everything's been agreed on. The fight for undisputed lineal AJ and Tyson Fury is going to happen. My question is, why do we not believe so? Fury fighting Joshua next for sure. Yeah. My only issue with fighters today versus fighters from 2005 and back, they talk more than they fight. WBA need to make a 3-4 fight a year minimum. That will make boxing back up, in my opinion. All right, hold on, Sean. That's a good point. Biz always grinding. Thank you so much. That's a good point. But let me tell you, and thanks for the super chat. But Sean Randolph, okay, you said that fighters, they talk more now than then. No, that's wrong. Fighters don't talk more now than then. Okay. Well, they fight less now than then. Yes. So that part. But what I want to say is this: it's both. Obviously, they talk more now than then because they fought more then. Okay, so good point. But on top of that, we listen more now than then. We didn't have the internet, social media, seeing everything that's going on with their fight, with these fighters. I had no idea what the hell Riddick Bowe was doing every day. I had no damn clue what John the Beast Mugabe was doing every day. Julian the Hawk Jackson, Michael Second to None, James Lights Out Tony. I had no idea what they did every damn day. When you know what's going on every moment, that means every waking moment, you know what's going on. Your ears, you're too involved. We're ear hustling too much nowadays. With all of this access, knowing exactly what's going on from moment to moment, day to day, it drags out the process. Hit the Tyson Bell. Can you imagine if we were in tune on everything that was going on between Sugar Ray Leonard and Aaron Pryor? We would have been losing our minds. How often that fight was built up, fell apart, built up, fell apart, and never happened. Can you imagine if we were ear hustling, if we had access to Marvelous Marvin Hagler and Sugar Ray Leonard every waking moment? That fight was like 6 years past due. Hit the Tyson Bell. When people was talking about Leonard and Hagler, Leonard had a fro. About time we had it, Leonard hair was looking like Martin Luther King. Okay? He had a small natural. If we were ear hustling on every moment, come on, man. Yes, Biz, finally catching you live. These podcasts are a good idea. I've enjoyed our first two so far. Fury versus Joshua going to be in Saudi Arabia, and yes, and then yes. Well, not the UK, because Tyson Fury said he'd never fight there again, which is my issue. He said he'd never fight there again because it's too small, and he's going to fight in the bigger places, which is US, and that's throwing me off. That's throwing me off. I feel like I can only believe what he's saying, but I feel like there's another reason. Fury acting like fight reacts. Oh, oops. Time to backtrack. Correct. Sugar dissed Hagler at retirement announcement. Yeah, he said, I know a lot of you will want to know, when I'm going to take on this man here. And he was like, it's never going to happen. All right, then, y'all, I'll see you later. It was like, yo, he sat in the middle of the ring. I know all of you want to see me with this guy here. Everybody was like, whoa. He's like, I know. Y'all want to see me. And that guy right there is not going to happen. All right, then, y'all. It was like, Bro, can you imagine? You got a point, and I agree with you. Got me laughing. Yo. Do the Aljo. Funny. So here's my thing. This is what I want to know. This is what I want to know. Why do we feel? Okay, everybody hit the like button. All y'all saying, hey, we love you, Biz. I'm like, I love you too, man. We love the show. Thanks, brother. You always grinding, Biz. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. Now I can't even, brother. That takes too much. Correct. Hit John J. Joe. So look, listen. Everybody hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get more people in here because I really want to know. Okay, we may have to go a little bit longer. I really want to know what the hell's going on. I need my Wilder fans to hit me on this in the war room. I need my Wilder fans in the war room right now because I need to know y'all perspective. I need to know y'all perspective. I missed the super chat. You got you got a point, and I agree. Wait, hold on. Oh, this one. AJ is A side. Fury's avoiding the fight in the UK. Something's up with the fight in the UK. Is AJ that? No, they're 50-50. They agreed on 50-50. So they're not like Errol Spence and Terence Bud Crawford. We'll talk about that, but they ain't like that. All right. They ready to get them on 50-50. They had no problem. Biz, could it be the long layoff has Fury thinking he's not ready for Joshua? I never thought about that. Also, him saying he'd never fight in the UK could be the holdup. Nah. Oh man, you coming with stuff I didn't think about. Let me think about this. Is Fury afraid of Joshua? It's that's so not Fury. I just don't see that. Okay, when you've TKO'd Wilder and you've gave Klitschko a boxing lesson, it's just very difficult for he came off the couch and after 2 fights he had a draw with the WBC champion. It's very difficult for me, but I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see that he's afraid of it. I mean, could the long layoff and he questioning himself could be. I don't know. I'll tell you this. He looked to be in good shape. Did you see his face? Look at the thumbnail. Yeah, his cheekbones were sliced up. I'm like, his weight is managing well. But he stopped sparring. Okay, so the question I had was, why did he stop sparring? He's disenchanted. He stopped working out and stopped sparring. He's totally disenchanted. That's why you hear him talking like this. What's bigger than 100K at Wembley? That's my thing. That's a bigger event than the U.S. Yes, maybe more money in the USA, but the event is bigger in the U. That's what I'm saying. I'm bothered by him saying that. That is bigger. It's throwing me off. Good question. Yeah. Speak your mind. What's going on with you, man? Bro, this is boxing. You know damn well nobody knows what the hell is going on. Okay, wait a minute. So I'm sorry. I'm missing my Wilder fans. Hey, Wilder fans, say Bomb Squad so I can know you in here. All my Wilder fans, say Bomb Squad so I can know you in here. Because I gotta holler. Because maybe you could come from a perspective I'm not thinking. Bomb Squad. There go. Bomb Squad. Hey, bro, stop. Are you more AJ or Fury fans? And are there more AJ Fury fans? Well, AJ now, because Fury just totally dissed it. Bomb Squad. Bomb. Come on, man. Where's Bomb Squad at? There you go. Bomb Squad. There you go. We in here. Okay. So, Biz, what's good? Okay. Now, Bomb Squad. Team Bomb Squad. Yo, Joseph, all you guys, holla at me. What am I missing? Biz, Furious a fake. And Joshua knows it. Bunny Badass. Okay. One more. I don't mind paying for super chats because I don't sense biasness from you like others. Thanks. If Wilder loses again after all the conspiracies, where does he go? And does he still fight AJ? See, that's the thing, Bunny Badass. That's the thing. I'm sorry. There's a lot of Wilder fans that want to answer my question, so I'm gonna have to go back. But that's the thing, Bunny. That's why I said the Wilder fans, y'all, to say that Wilder cannot lose only if somebody cheat. If he loses again, you feel what I'm saying? The pressure, like, to me, if forget what you said with the conspiracies, so I have to add that with the conspiracies, if he loses again, it'll make him look horrible. But for me, if Wilder loses again, I'm like, okay, he has to adapt. I would never want Wilder to just leave because he lost twice. I would say, okay, they figured you out, Wilder. They figured you out, bro. They're not afraid of you anymore. They're cutting the distance off. They know that your power is only there when you're at full extension, something like that. And I would be like, you got to adjust. I would still want Wilder to go on and on and on and develop. And because he doesn't have that much wear and tear on him. So except for his hands. Have you seen his hands? His hands look like Chris Rock's when he talks. But I would want Wilder to adjust and keep going, and you know what I mean, and get his legacy intact. I don't want Wilder to leave boxing and be known as a one-trick pony who got his ass beat once people figured him out. That'd be the saddest. Like, I'll be like, holy shit. Like, I would be pissed. Like, for real. I would be like, dang, dog. Like, that was a huge, he was a huge just fake at that point. You know what I mean? But I got more respect for Wilder than that. And I would want him to adjust. But with the fans, they set him up to be destroyed. They set him up to be destroyed. Let's see what else. What are you guys? Until Wilder shows improvement, I don't want to see him get done like that again. He got whooped bad. Big. That's pretty good facts. Now here, Wilder's power come from straight punch. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what have you guys been hearing? Because I heard somebody say that something about they're hearing that Wilder and Fury can't happen. I mean, no. AJ and Fury can't happen because the WBC. Wait, what are y'all hearing? Somebody said something about the WBC. What are y'all hearing out here? I just hear twerk squad and dent squad and bum squad and bomb squad. I'm not hearing any fact. Can you guys hit me up? Like, what's going on? 10 title defenses, 99% of the guys Wilder has fought have kissed the canvas. Only loss was to an upper world fighter in the division. Y'all stop. Yeah. Stop the disrespect. But yeah, and that's big facts. Biz, I'm a Wilder fan, but I ain't saying. Then, bro. If Fury beats Wilder again, where does Wilder stand? Where does he can't beat Fury? He stands still. He can't beat Fury. He stands still. That, can't beat him. You know what I mean? Where did Tommy Hearns stand when he couldn't beat Iran Barkley? Right? Where did he stand when he couldn't beat Iran Barkley? Where did he stand? 100% hit the floor. AJ and Fury can't happen because of the mediation in court. Fury can't sign yet. Well, it's an arbitration. But okay, but here's my thing. Why is no one saying? Okay, hold on. There's a gag order when it comes to the arbitration and the arbitration. How are people getting information? How is it that he can't sign until the arbitration is over? Are we having huge assumptions? Can we talk what we know? Does anyone know what's going on with the arbitration? The arbitration, there's a gag order. No one knows anything. Could Fury end up fighting Wilder in June? I guess. Click the like. But everything is in order for AJ and Fury. Hey, Biz, off topic, but is Kell Brook the only welterweight to neutralize Porter's aggression effectively? No. Effectively? No. All the guys who beat him. What's effective? That's not what I'm saying, Biz. You just ask what's being said. Oh, what's being said? Yeah. Speak your mind. Speak your mind. Good point. That's what's being said. Speak your mind. Great point. I'm sorry, bro. What's being said is he can't fight because of the arbitration. Where is that coming from? ShowBizz, egg weights has defeated you. Peace, my hit the Spence didn't do it. Yes, he did. He dropped him. He dropped Shawn Porter. How many people beat Shawn Porter and dropped him? Okay. Yeah, he did a good job with what he has. He neutralized it. Not everybody. Okay. Floyd neutralized Manny Pacquiao. Hey, everybody just got to do the Floyd. Not everybody's Floyd. Feel me? Not everybody's Kell Brook, but Errol Spence neutralized it with the gifts he had, with the tools he had. Keith Thurman neutralized it with the tools he had. He couldn't neutralize Shawn Porter fighting like Errol Spence. His body can't withstand that. So he did it how he did it, but he neutralized him. If you beat him, you did it. Broner had the only knockdown. No, he didn't. When your glove, when any portion of your body that hit the ground other than your feet, that's a knockdown. So when Shawn Porter hand glove hit the canvas, that's a knockdown. If the ropes catch you and stop your fall, that's a knockdown. It was a knockdown. Yeah, I thought Ugas beat Porter. I thought Ugas dropped Porter too. So here's my thing. And we're gonna move on to Errol the True Spence and all that stuff. Well, actually, Showtime Shawn Porter. Here, let me leave with this. Since nobody is coming with much when it comes to LDBC news source are the only ones saying AJ versus Fury can't happen. I don't know what the LDBC is saying, but I want to say that let's talk about the LDBC real quick, which I never do. Okay. Why do people complain about the LDBC so much? I gotta say this because I keep getting it in my comments. Why do people complain about the LDBC so much? I have zero complaints about the LDBC. LDBC are totally biased. What if Wilder versus Fury 3 and Ruiz versus AJ 3 happens? That'd be crazy. Victory has to fit you. They are biased. Then don't watch. What? If you don't like them, I don't understand. Everybody who don't like me, why watch me and complain? Bro, I told you guys this before. I don't like keeping up with the Kardashians. So what? That's like, dude, I don't like eating caviar. I'm not going to keep grabbing spoonfuls of caviar and saying this is nasty. Yeah. This sucks. Let them do what they do, bro. That's their agenda. They do what they do for reasons I actually understand. Okay? Because of racism over the years, the LDBC said we're going to come together and do this. Is it biased? Yes. They say they're biased. I'm biased towards blacks. Let them do it. That's the last time I'm going to talk about that, Joe. I've seen channels be totally biased with European fighters, totally biased with UK fighters, totally biased with Mexican fighters. Let them do it. And I'm totally unbiased. Let me do it. We got different channels on YouTube. You like the channel, you watch it. If you don't, turn to another channel. I just want to see ShowBizz versus Doug Fisher. Make it happen. Great channel, Biz. I have been with you from fireplace days. Oops. Hit the Tyson Bell. They block people too much. Brother. hey, hold on, bro. Hold on. Bro, Biz, how's the jiu-jitsu classes going? I'll fight again Monday. I train again on Monday. I haven't gone. Okay. All right. So this is what I have to say. This is what I have to say about, I'm sorry, y'all. This is what I have to say about Tyson Fury, AJ. Man, I'm about to just keep it. Man, I'm about to keep it real, bro. I'm about to keep it a buck. All right? Let me keep it real with you, dog. Let me keep it real with you, dog. AJ versus Fury is happening, dog. Wilder ain't fight. No! I'm keeping it a buck. Wilder ain't fighting. He ain't fighting Fury. He ain't fighting AJ. Wilder gotta get Wilder together. He ain't got a team. He ain't got a team. He ain't got his sparring is training together. He ain't built up a rapport. He is at total disarray. He got to get himself together. Fury and Joshua is happening. Fury has done the perfect thing to make us talk about it right now. He brought up Wilder. Maybe that could happen. Maybe, hey, I don't believe nothing. He did the right thing. I've been drinking. He's in great shape. I've been drinking. I ain't been busy. Man, obviously you're doing something. Cheekbone sharp. Sharp as a knife. You are cut up. Stop. You want me to keep it real? Joshua and Fury are going to happen, dog. Wilder. I like the LDBC. I like LDBC Blue and BFTB. The rest of them, I don't watch much. But my problem is if you have a opposing opinion, you're wrong or blocked. Never. Well, yeah, Bunny Badass. I don't block anybody. I don't block anybody, yo. Keep telling these people that fight is happening. Everyone just needs something to talk about. This fight is happening. 100%. BK. No, man. BUSR.com. Go to BUSR.com/showbiz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. I will be announcing the giveaway to this Amanda Nunes autographed headgear and second prize Call of Duty sponsored by BUSR.com. The showbiz on fire. No, no, man. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. Let's keep it a full buck, bro. That fight is going to be signed and announced by everybody. Top Rank, Matchroom. The reason why they can't speak much on it because they have all made an agreement to say it all together. If one of them jumps out, put their neck out like Eddie Hearn. Bob Arum told Eddie Hearn, bro, we got to do it together because if you do it, people are going to see you as the head penis in charge. Okay, if I do it, people, let's be fair because this is a huge, big fight. Wilder, on the other hand, that dude is chilling. Wilder is chilling, bro. All Fury said was, is water under the bridge and I'll fight Wilder. That'd be my second fight this year. That's pretty much, he set up both of his things. That's pretty much what happened. It'll mess around and be AJ versus Fury. If Fury beats AJ, it'd be AJ Fury again. All right. If Fury loses to AJ, he'll probably try to fight Wilder to have his rematch with AJ later. Some weird stuff like that. But Fury is trying to set up AJ and Wilder and AJ. Nothing but big fights this next 3 fights. That's what he's doing. If Floyd returned now, would 80-20 versus Bud be fair? No, because not to me. No. I love this channel, fam. I wish I had more time on my hands. But of course, I have to entertain also. Man, go to work, brother. Go to work. Speak your mind. Go speak your mind. Left the building, my man. Wilder versus Charlie's Biz. Wilder is happy with his gun and wine head penis. We got to work on them analogies. Floyd was training for Jake Paul. Yeah. Bobby Chaikin versus Leo Santa Cruz at 1:30. Oh, word. Never knew what happened to Well, let's see. Who you got, Biz? Garcia or Pacquiao? All right, so let's move on because I ranted. I'm sorry for blowing the spot up, and I do my best, bro. Okay, let me before I leave, not leave, but before I go to the next thing, we'll probably go an hour and a half. Because I want to apologize. I'm sorry for the rant. All right, because I know that my number one, I do have an agenda. To keep it real with y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the black 2 sugars. My number one agenda is to make boxing the number 1 sport in the world, and boxing is working against us. Okay, with all of the delays and all of the things. So I do my best at trying to make you guys not panic because I know the fight's going to happen. So I'm trying to make you guys not panic and stay motivated. All right. But I don't have that much power. There's not that much power in the world, bro. And it got to a point today, this Friday. Let this be known as Facts Friday. All right. Hit the Tyson bell. On Facts Friday, bro. Facts are in the bank, bro. On Facts Friday, my man High Low in the building. On this Facts Friday, I could not help but to say, okay, all of this is BS, bro. And you never hear me talk negatively, ever, okay? But they're going to fight, and Fury is probably one of the best salesmen of all time. I do think that he is falling into a depressive state. I think that's true. But on top of that, he is amazing with brain ninja, being a brain ninja. And when you have AJ, Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, and Frank Warren all saying one thing, you cannot only, Wilder fans, you cannot only listen to when Tyson Fury says something that helps your agenda. Soon as he says one thing that helps your agenda, you grabbed onto that. But everything else that happened, you ignored, and that's ridiculous. He's only telling the truth when he says something that you're feeling. You feel what I'm saying? To my Wilder fans. And I just had to keep it a buck, bro. I had to keep it a buck. No biz, don't say that. I'm panicking, and it's making WWE look real entertaining right now. Yeah. If AJ beats Fury 2 times, omelet shape is the all-time positive person, the most positive person on YouTube. Yeah, I'm trying to be positive. Now, if the fight wasn't going to happen, I would report that. It's not like I'm lying. Okay, the fight's going to happen, but I try to make sure everybody stay excited about the boxing game, right? But boxing keeps working against us, just like this. Let me say this. Let me say this. Showtime Shawn Porter just tweeted. Where I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something. Showtime Shawn Porter. Oh shoot! I just lost it. Hold on, real quick. God dog it! I just lost it. Hold on. Shawn Porter just tweeted, "I'll be ready in May," to Terence Bud Crawford. I'll be ready in May. That fight is a no-brainer. Terence Bud Crawford versus Showtime Shawn Porter is a no-brainer. And I'm about to get in my bag here, okay? Yesterday, somebody said to me in the chat room, in the war room, somebody chatted, if Terence Crawford beats Shawn Porter, he's the #1 welterweight in the world. I was like, yeah. But here's the facts. The facts are this, okay? Errol Spence beat Shawn Porter. Keith Thurman beat Shawn Porter. Danny Garcia fought Shawn Porter. Kell Brook beat Shawn Porter. All right? Adrian Broner fought Shawn Porter. Terence Crawford beating Shawn Porter jumps up above Errol Spence and Keith Thurman, okay? But he jumps up above Errol Spence because he beat a guy Errol Spence already beat at welterweight. He beat Kell Brook. Errol Spence did too. Errol Spence broke his orbital bone, his cheekbone, and he broke his ribs. So if Terence Bud Crawford beats Showtime Shawn Porter, he's #1. How? How? Thanks for the live stream. Much love to you. How? Biz, I got a knockout I'd like you to see. I move out of the way of the right hand. Ooh, then return with my own and knocked him out cold. I'll tweet it to you. And I'll share it. Great point. Mark my words. Bud will stop Porter. Why mark your words? But here's my thing. If Terence Crawford were to knock out Porter, yes, he's a number one welterweight. Yeah, because at that point he did something nobody could do. I don't think Terence Crawford knocks out Shawn Porter, but if he does, he's the number one. Okay. Showtime Shawn Porter, in my opinion, may beat Terence Bud Crawford. Yeah. Showtime Shawn Porter, in my opinion, may beat Terence Bud Crawford. Really. Not because he's a better fighter than, which, man, dog, Showtime, let me tell you something about Showtime, bro. Showtime is the only one out of all those boys that's getting better and better. And Showtime is the only one out of all those boys who's getting better and better at this point of their career. Holla at me on that. And that's the Black Two Sugars. I don't give a damn how much I go over. I don't care if I go 2 hours on this one. I don't care. Showtime, Shawn. You guys want to know? Y'all want some Facts Friday? Facts up off net? Hit the Tyson Bell. Y'all want some Facts Friday? Showtime Shawn Porter is the only one who's getting better and better. I think Bud gets up off the mat and stops Porter. Okay, Victory has defeated you. Okay. But let me tell you why. Because he stayed getting humbled, getting his ass whooped. You want to know what Showtime Shawn Porter is made of? When that guy got rocked, his eyes rolled in the back of his head, and he woke up in seconds, in a split second. I'm talking about picoseconds. And then his glove barely touched. And then he looked at the ref. He said, I'm good. And then he looked over at Errol Spence and said, let's go. I put that in my intro. That's when you know what Shawn Porter is made of. Let me tell you, Shawn Porter is fast. Shawn Porter is powerful. Shawn Porter got more endurance than everybody. He can box and he can slug. I saw his last fight. Shawn Porter was throwing at 100% power like Rocky Marciano. I'm talking about not as hard as Rocky Marciano. The fact that Rocky Marciano can throw with 100% power from round 1 to 15. Showtime Shawn Porter throwing with the same speed he threw in round 1. The same foot speed he had in round 1. The same exact stamina he had in round 1 with the same pop that he had in round 1. Same head movement that he had in round 1. Facts are in the bank. You guys, this guy pushed Errol Spence to where he was beating his ass until Errol Spence dropped him, barely dropped him, but officially dropped him. And when he dropped him, that's the only thing that saved Errol Spence from that fight, because it was still a split decision, wasn't it? Look, Showtime Shawn Porter, Errol Spence was the better man because he hung in there in the fire and he outdogged him. He hung in there in the fire and he caught Showtime Shawn Porter. If it wasn't for that, dude, Showtime Shawn Porter, to me, he'll beat all those boys. He can't beat all those boys. A rematch with Errol Spence, I don't know who wins, bro. That fight is too close to think Errol Spence just beat Showtime Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter can fight in any era, 100%. And with that being the case, I don't know how y'all can sit there and say Terence Crawford to beat Showtime Shawn Porter. And let me tell you this. I love Terence Bud Crawford to death. You guys know that. Facts are in the bank. You guys know that. You know I love Terence Bud Crawford. But with that said, I'm talking about feet are dragging on that fight. And that, to me, that gives me mad respect. The reason why I respect Teofimo Lopez so much. Teofimo Lopez had a mandatory with Kambosos. And there was so many things in the way with that hungry-ass Kambosos. Kambosos is hungry, and he wants to be undisputed. That's the good thing about mandatories. It gives people who aren't the big demand guys, they give them a chance at the title. That's the only reason why I like mandatories. That's the only reason I don't want to get rid of mandatories, because it gives those underdogs or no-name guys a shot at the title. And every so often, you got a guy who got a shot at the title who deserves it because he wants it. Now, unlike Yildirim. So, George Kambosos, who can mess around and ruin everything at the lightweight division by knocking out Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez made sure that fight happened. He took care of his mandatory. It went to purse bid. He gave Top Rank the finger. He took that Triller money. That money was big money. He took that Triller money. Cambosos got paid. Teofimo got paid, and they got busy. Terence Bud Crawford can do the same thing with Porter. Crawford has never stepped in the ring with a rumbler like Porter. Porter be on go from the first bell to the last. Yeah, and let me tell you something. Nobody steps in the ring with a guy like Porter unless it is Porter, bro. Now, facts are in the bank. Facts are in the bank. Porter fought worthy for a rematch against Spence. Why hasn't it happened? Billy Joe, you haven't heard why it hasn't happened? Because Porter doesn't want that fight. Porter, not because he's afraid. He don't care. He'll take Errol Spence. Porter wants Terence Crawford. I want to fight somebody I haven't fought. Think about Porter. Win, lose, or draw. That fool messed around and fought Kell Brook. That guy messed around and fought Danny Garcia. That dude fought Ugas, Errol Spence. Man, that dude fought them all, bro. Now he wants Terence Crawford. He's the only one who fought them all, man. Keith Thurman, all of them. Win, lose, or draw. Porter does. He even sparred Manny Pacquiao. He's the only one. Terence Crawford, I ain't fought him yet. It smells like something I want to just devour. That dude messed around and tweeted, I'm ready in May. May. Last time I checked, March, April, May, bro. And he ain't just pulling that out his rear end. He's the mandatory. ShowBizz, a better way of boxing television. Common man. Good job. Nice shirt, Biz. Yeah, I rock this because Tyson Fury was mentioned killing himself and stuff like that. I'm like, hey, yo, bro, come on, man. Don't talk like that. Saying he been drinking fizzy drinks. Fizzy drinks. I ain't heard that since Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. Facts, ShowBizz in the bank. Love the new setup. Thank you so much, G. Hey. Love the new setup, G. I like that you said G. Hey, real quick, a real funny story. I looked at my thermometer, my thermostat, and I get those mixed up all the time. I looked at my thermostat, and Ms. Biz wrote a note on there that said, hey, don't turn this thermostat up above 72 degrees. It's 60 plus outside, my G. I told y'all I've been sweating. I'm suspicious. I think ShowBizz a kid, you watching, baby boy? I think you've been messing with that thermostat, boy. I think it's been you because you walk around, you ain't seen a shirt that you like in this house. You walk around half naked every day. You just sitting there in some shorts. Sitting there, got your six pack. We know how you built. We know you cut up like a bag of dope. All right. I know you're shredded wheat. Okay. But if you're chilly, put a shirt on, my G. All right. Porter reminds me of Aaron Pryor. Yeah, something like that. ShowBizz, your kids are setting you up. You ain't lying. But anyway, Porter is a pure fighter. Got to give it to him. Yo, bro, let me tell you this. Porter is going to be on Terence Crawford like white on rice in a glass of milk on a paper plate in a snowstorm, okay? He's going to be on top of Terence Crawford like nobody's business, okay? And then he's going to be far away. And then he's going to be on his ass. And then he's going to be far away. And then he's just going to be in his face. And then he's going to be far away. Okay? All right? Then when he goes back in his face, he's going to clinch and he's going to push him against the ropes and he's going to put his braids in his nostrils. And then he's going to come back and then he's going to be out the way. Eric Johnson, too. Bub versus Porter or Thurman. Stop the Josecito talk. Josecito? Porter can't keep losing That's a tough fight for. He can keep losing. He can. Ask Ernie Shavers. Ask Ron Lau. Ask Ken Norton. He can. Hell yeah, he can. Yes. Ask Nigel Benn. You can win, lose, fight. Ask Arturo Gatti. Hey, Showtime Shawn Porter is about to be a Hall of Famer. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. And that's all you need to be. Okay? If you could plant your flag in this boxing game and end up being a Hall of Famer, Showtime Shawn Porter is a dead-end Hall of Famer, bro. Showtime Shawn, a gatekeeper my foot, bro. A gatekeeper my foot. Ain't nobody trying to make their bones with Shawn Porter. You're going to lose that. Shawn Porter is a contender. He ain't a gatekeeper. No. You guys don't value, y'all don't value the fight. Y'all only value the win. Y'all don't value the fight. If you look at how close that fight was with Thurman, how close that fight was with Errol Spence, rematches, he could have beat Thurman and Errol Spence. You got to look at the fight, bro. Porter got Frazier kind of style. Yeah, Henry Armstrong kind of style. It's kind of like a Holyfield. It's weird. Does Jake Paul, I'm not talking about no Jake Paul. And Kell Brook. Yeah, Kell Brook got busy. Look, he fought the Kell Brook. When y'all say that Kell Brook was done after Triple G, that's the reason why Errol Spence beat him, which I think is cap. That Kell Brook was done after Errol Spence and Triple G. That's why Terence Crawford beat him. I think that's cap. Okay. But either way, if you one of those guys who believe that, that's the guy that Shawn Porter fought, the guy before them. That's the guy Shawn Porter fought that nobody was trying to fight. That's the guy for that vacant IBF title. That's the guy. If Bud KO Porter, he's the best welterweight for me. If he KOs them, yes. Yes, he is. Brook was washed. If you believe that, fine. Porter fought the guy that wasn't. Prime Kell Brook was a monster. Kell Brook always a monster to me. He always a monster. It's just that, to me, Terence Bud Crawford is a bigger monster. That's how I feel. What else we got? I'm saying that's why it's a tough fight for Crawford. Porter is the new Holyfield. Something like that. How often was Holyfield losing? Holyfield messed around, lost against Riddick Bowe, lost again against Riddick Bowe, lost against Michael Moore. He was getting his loss together. He was getting his losses on. Lost James. So he was getting his losses together. Okay. Around the age that Porter is now. Holyfield was getting his losses on. One of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Many people say he's top 10 greatest heavyweight of all time. Y'all tripping. Brook gave Spence fits. Just watch. Yeah, he did. I told people that. Then Errol Spence would give Errol Spence the reason why I give Errol Spence so much credit is he just started turning into a dog because he was getting his ass whooped. He started turning into a dog and just broke him down. That's when I said Errol Spence is next level. I think Bud beats Porter and Thurman. We could think what we want to think. If he doesn't get in the ring, all it is are thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? I have to judge him by getting in the ring. That's his mandatory. How you score Pacquiao and Thurman. I had Thurman winning the fight. Why people sleeping on Thurman with one loss? I don't think Thurman. Bunny Badass. I definitely had Pacquiao winning that. If the fight got close, because don't forget, you may have forgotten, but Keith Thurman got dropped. And Pacquiao took the first half of that fight. The fight started getting close, but then Pacquiao hit him so hard in the stomach, the mouthpiece flew out. So that was another round to stop the bleeding that went Manny Pacquiao's way. I think Manny Pacquiao won. Here's the thing. How about this? If you think that Thurman won on points, let's just say you think that, who won the fight? So I'm happy the right man won because Manny Pacquiao beat him up more than Thurman beat up Pacquiao. So I'm happy the right guy won. I always like that. When the guy who beat up the other guy won, I'm feeling that. Bud versus Tony Harrison. Who you got? That's a good fight. That's a good fight because Tony Harrison is a big kid. That's a good fight, man. But Tony Harrison is allergic to winning, to me. Okay. He'll be winning. I mean, he was giving Jermell Charlo all the fits in the world. But just like he did with Jarrett Hurd, he just let the gravity of things beat him. Because I think Jamel beat him the first time. I've often said that. I think Jamel beat Tony Harrison more than Jamal beat Korobov, Tyson Bale. Really. The first time. That doubleheader, and they gave the fight to Tony Harrison. I was like, well, you give the fight to Tony Harrison, Korobov beat Jamal. You feel what I'm saying? But they gave the fight to Jamal. Okay, fine. So Jamal beat Korobov. Okay. I thought it was close, but Jamal, okay. But I tell you this, I thought Jamel beat Tony Harrison. I really did. All right, man. Let's the giveaways. Y'all ready? I had Kale up 5 rounds versus Spence, 2 versus Crawford. Wasn't washed to me. Thank you. I'm giving full credit to both Spence and Crawford for beating Kale. That's where I sit. After Terence Crawford beat Kell Brook, I was like, Jesus, bro. I mean, not just beat him, but knocked him out. I was like, holy hell. You ready? Okay, let's get it. All right, man. The Call of Duty giveaway. I got the text that I got from Ms. Biz. I got to read it. It happened last week, so I got to find it. Hold on. My bad. Okay. The winner. I hope you in here. Let me see who's in here. Everybody say me. Let me see who's in here. Who wants to win the giveaway? Who's in here? That's the Black 2 Sugars. Because I like giving it away when I see him in here. A little notion here. Rob Bangrove in here. What's going on, Rob? I see a lot of people in here too. All right. Okay. So the winner is I don't play. So the winner of this PS5 Call of Duty game, Kano. Get yours in. Where's Kano? I'm going to announce in my community. If he's not here right now, I'm going to put it up in the community. Kano just won this. If you do not claim this by next week, I'm going to give it away again. All right? Because this happened to me before where the claim didn't happen, so I had to give it away again. Kano, you are now the winner of this Call of Duty game. Good win for Kano. Now, the number 1 winner. Are y'all ready for the autographed headgear from Amanda Nunes? The winner of the autographed headgear, none other than Loco 323 Fool. Hit the Tyson Bale. Loco 323 has won the headgear. It was a close call. Autograph headgear from Amanda Nunes. Loco 323 Fool. You are the winner. Everybody hit the Tyson Bale. Congratulations to Loco. You won. Boy. So I will announce again in the community the winners. You guys want me to stay on for a little bit longer? Let me know what you guys want to talk about. I got like maybe 10 more minutes. Hell yes. Congrats. Victory has defeated you. Real quick. ShowBizz, what's up with Fury and Wilder? Nothing. Okay. What's up with Fury and Wilder? Nothing, bro. Jack, bro. Like, look. Okay. Let me not be degrading. All right, look. I think nothing for the community. I think everybody is making huge assumptions just based on the fact that they haven't fought yet. That Fury and AJ hasn't been officially announced yet, so they think Wilder, Fury, and plus what Fury said. Hey, Wilder could be next. He just threw it. I mean, he's trolling. He's doing the right thing. He's doing the absolutely right thing. As of what I know, I don't know how anybody would know anything. There's a gag order on the arbitration. Okay, so nobody can say anything unless they're hearing stuff illegally and they're reporting it. That's snitching. Hit the Tyson Bale. If you're hearing something illegally about the arbitration and you're reporting it, you're the biggest snitch. Stop snitching, dog. Real quick, your current top 10 pound for pound. Oh, I can't do that quickly. I have to really think about that. And I have to think about that after this weekend. If Estrada beats Roman Gonzalez, he's in there for sure, right? Then Tank will have to move down, move out, or something like that. Josh Taylor against Ramirez. I got to really see. Benavidez Gonzalez. No, I'm taking my wifey out. Will you live stream? No. Biz, who you got? Leon Edwards. Oh yeah, and Mohammed. I'm curious if to see if Leon will handle the pressure from Bella. Yeah. If he can do, then I got Leon Edwards. I'm happy he got a fight. Okay, that's my thing. Yeah, you're right, Mohammed. The pressure from Mohammed. I'm leaning towards Leon Edwards, but reluctantly, like you said. I'm going to have to look at that fight closer, but my whole thing is I'm just happy to see Leon Edwards out there. I didn't know who will win between Hamzat and Leon. I really didn't. I'll be rooting for Hamzat. But now you're talking about he may be retired, may not be, and stuff like that. He was doing things he shouldn't have been doing, like training hard and putting a lot of pressure on his lungs when he shouldn't have been. But Leon Edwards can possibly be both those guys. That Muhammad fight is nasty. I'm leaning towards Leon. But that Muhammad fight is just nasty. It's really nasty. Who else we got? My number one is Canelo Alvarez. I know I'm trying to make you stay on an hour, another hour. Funny. Who has the best chance to beat Canelo? Better BF. Well, Bivol, right? Well, wait. You're talking about at 168? David Benavidez. Well, because David is going to try to put pressure. Probably Caleb Plant. Probably Sweet Hands. Probably Sweet Hands has the best. But let me tell you something about Canelo Alvarez. Now that we're just talking, okay, the show, everybody who want to hang here for the encore, be my guest. Let me tell you something about Canelo Alvarez. I was looking at him against Danny Jacobs, okay? And the way he was making Danny Jacobs miss had me concerned about my guy, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant. The way he could do two separate things. How he fought Yildirim, he put him away that way. How he fought Danny Jacobs, how he made him miss. I mean, Canelo is this small. Like Danny was towering over him, and when people talk about the high rehydration clause, Danny Jacobs ignored it. So he was just bigger than him. He took the pay cut, and he just was trying to work. And Canelo was just and countered, and then I was looking at that fight 2 days ago, and I was like, God, man, it made me worry about Caleb a bit. I like Jamal Charlo chances against Canelo Alvarez as well. I like Boo Boo Andre's chances against Canelo Alvarez, but you're talking about realistic fights that can happen right now. Who can possibly get him? Probably Caleb Plant. Billy Joe, looking at his last couple performances, I'm leaning towards Canelo Alvarez pretty good. Boxing therapy, my man. Have you heard of Hami no Ippo? Yeah, I have a Japanese anime boxing series. Yeah, I have about a kid that becomes a boxer with a Tyson Dempsey style. Yeah, also represents many other famous boxing styles and shows. Yeah, I watched it on and off for like 2 years. Yeah, absolutely. ShowBizz, what's going on with you? Let me think. There was something else I was going. Oh, I want to ask you guys real quick, just between me and you guys, okay? Just between me and you. Don't talk to anybody else. What's going on in Marvel Comics, bro? I'm seriously, bro. What new stories should I read? I'm just asking you, since I'm desperately want to know what new stories, because I'm reading old stories. Anybody read Marvel Comics or DC, just the comics? What good new story should I read? I'm like Marvin Gaye, dog. I'm really like, what's happening? You know what I mean? Hey, baby, what you know good? I'm just getting back, but you knew I would. War is hell. When will it end? When would people start getting together again? Hey, are things really getting better? Like the news. Okay, anyway, maybe Fury got some bad news in the arbitration. Maybe it's more worth fighting Wilder over paying a large step aside fee. Just a theory. Yeah, it's a theory, but don't forget, Fury and AJ is a 2-fight deal. So $200 million fight, and then the rematch could be that or more. Okay. No, that step aside wouldn't be too big. I think that step aside wouldn't be over $10 million. I think that step aside money would be a couple million. Quick breakdown between Inoue and Casemiro. That's a very tough fight for me. Casemiro left hook is probably the best left hook in the game right now. With that said, Inoue, I think he's just has more tools. So I think Casemiro pushes the fight. And don't forget, though I see Casemiro as the one who can swat, I don't know who punches harder, the monster or Casemiro. With that said, I got Inoue by knockout. It may look like a Valdez Burchelt situation. It may just. What karaoke Biz bring back fan foolery. Oh yeah, this is fan foolery. Thoughts on Linares versus Haney? I don't know if that fight happens. Devin Haney looks like it may go down between Lomachenko and Devin Haney. Hit the Tyson Bell. If Devin Haney fights Linares, how does it go? I have no damn idea. Okay. Here's my thing. I think Haney has all the tools in the world. I just haven't seen him against anybody. I'm look, man. Let me tell you something, dog. All right. When it comes to Devin Haney is probably the most next to Shakur Stevenson. He's the most talented one down there. Okay. And I know Shakur Stevenson isn't a lightweight yet. I'm just saying, let's just throw him in there. With that said, I could only talk what I know. I don't know what Haney does against the guys like Linares. That type of pressure, that type of heat, that type of experience. I don't know. Okay. I didn't know for sure what Ryan Garcia would do with Luke Campbell, which I'm hearing Luke Campbell's putting pressure on 168 now. How you do that? How you jump up from lightweight to, I don't know. But either way, I didn't know what Ryan Garcia would do against Luke Campbell. And now I know. He got dropped, got up, knocked him out with a body shot. Now we know what Ryan Garcia is made of. Hit the Tyson Bell. Until I see something like that with Devin Haney, everything is jibber jabber. You just talking jibber jabber at that point. For me, I have to give all the credit in the world to a guy like Teofimo Lopez. And now, I'm sorry, bro. And now, Javonte Tank Davis. Javonte Tank Davis talking about going up to 140 to fight Mario Barrios. And it looks like that fight's going to happen. With that fight happening, okay? But if you're not mixing it up like those boys, I really don't know what to say until afterwards. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how you handle stuff until after that. Jen Rowe, shout out to you. Gene Rowe. Tank is there in talent too. Yeah. But best weapon is this IQ. Well, yeah, that is his best weapon. Okay. Boxing is 90% mental, but I tell you this though, his power is nothing to sneeze at. The guy has knocked out every welterweight. At that point, we need to start looking at Terence Crawford as just not a boxer, but a puncher. Hit the Tyson Bell. And I don't care if it's due to timing and accuracy. I don't care, because I know a lot of guys who had great timing and accuracy, like Floyd Mayweather, that couldn't punch through a wet paper bag. Well, after his fist got popped as a welterweight, he couldn't punch through a wet paper bag, and he had timing and he had accuracy. But Terence Crawford knocking out all welterweights. So we got to start talking about his power. We really do. Hooker and Ortiz, we'll see what Ortiz is made of. Maurice Hooker, I'm not writing him off whatsoever. That's one of those guys. He only lost once. Talking about who can swat. Ortiz can swat. I mean, not Ortiz, but Hooker can swat. We'll see. And Ortiz was always a big 140 pounder. All right. I mean, not Ortiz, but Hooker was always a big 140 pounder. So Hooker moving up to 147 is going to be a natural. He fought at that catch weight at 143 or something like that. His last fight. Was it his last fight when he had that first round knockout? I'm leaning towards Ortiz because I'm leaning towards the hype and the boxing ability, but we know what Maurice Hooker is. So that's going to be tough. That's going to be a tough fight. What else we got? Would love to hear your thoughts on Brandon Lee. I don't have much thoughts on Brandon Lee. Not right now. Oh, snap, Biz can sing. Oh, yeah. I can sing with the best of them. The Batman who laughs. Yeah, I know. I read that. That was fantastic. Who has Tank beat? Leo Santa Cruz. Hold on, bro. Let me sit down with you. Why am I the only one who knows that knocking out Leo Santa Cruz is a big deal? Why am I the only one who knows that? Why am I the only one who knows that? I'm very curious, and then I'm going to go after this because the wifey's hit me up like, "Hey, yo, Biz, what the? Why am I the only one who knows that?" Now, this is great boxing conversation. Thanks again for positive energy. 100%. Marvel Zombies. Yeah, I read that too. Fantastic. Marvel Zombies 1 and 2. I expected that to happen. So put them on your show. Hey, look, let me tell you something. I know there were a lot of look. How about this? How about this? I expected Evander Holyfield to beat George Foreman. Great win. There were people who expected George Foreman to beat Ken Norton. Great win. There were people who actually expected Floyd Mayweather to beat Arturo Gatti. Great win. Expected Floyd Mayweather to beat the over-the-hill Oscar De La Hoya. Great win. Now, I expected Javonte Tank Davis to win. I put my money on Leo Santa Cruz to win, like I told you guys, because it was a safe bet. It was a good bet because I didn't have to put that much money down to win by a lot. So it was a smart man's bet. The money I lost was like $100, but the money I was going to win was going to be huge. So it didn't bother me. But I expected Javonte to win. When he knocked that guy out with a single uppercut, okay, that was great. A Ballfnet? Look, because I know that Tank Davis started at 130. I know Leo Santa Cruz is like Terence Crawford in the sense that he's a big man who can fight at 126, fight at 130, but he's a big dude. To me, I am not that stuck on a 4-pound difference when I know how big you really are. Hit the Tyson Bell. To me, Terence Bud Crawford fought at lightweight. That guy, I don't care. The guy that's fighting at welterweight is not a lightweight. I don't care what anyone says. That guy's a middleweight. He ain't small. People get confused the size they fight and the size they are. That 4-pound difference doesn't make Tank Davis a big man. And let me tell you this, Tank Davis fighting at 140, he's a little guy. He's the small guy, tiny guy, okay? Tank Davis beating Leo Santa Cruz, knocking him out with one punch, uppercut. It's a fantastic win, okay? People still not happy even when their expectations are met. I expected Joshua to beat Pulev, and I was still impressed with how it went down, 100%. Me too. I expected him to beat Pulev. Great win. Great win. Fantasy. Prime 135, Pac-Man versus Man. Pac-Man beat the hell out of Teofimo Lopez. Very true. I'm back. People don't know how special Pac-Man really was. Special. Let me see. Haney, Linares, Tio Cambosos, Tank, Mario. Ain't mad. I ain't mad at all that. Linares can beat Haney, not mad. Cambosos can beat Teofimo Lopez. That's why I'm not mad. And Mario can beat Tank. That's why I'm not mad. Oh my God, Biz, you watch a lot of movies to be talking like that. Funny. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you something. I told you guys before. Tank Davis versus Mario Barrios. The reason why everybody is writing that off the way everybody is because they're man fans. They get caught up in the hype more than breaking down the fight. They get caught up in the hype more than anything. I told you guys it's just like Adesanya. You look at the fight against Jan Blachowicz and Adesanya, and you say to yourself, Adesanya is just the impossible man. He's just fantastic. He's just going to beat him. How is he going to beat him? He's just too spectacular. Then when you see reality and see Jan Blachowicz doing things, with great timing, being big, absorbing shots, walking through things, taking them down pretty easily. His takedowns were like 5 for 6, taking them down and controlling them on the ground. You're like, oh, reality sets in. Man, Tank can fight Mario Barrios. Man, Barrios can mess around and absorb those shots and then be making Tank miss and use his 5'10" and his reach and his power and his size and say, you should not be here, bro. Hit the Tyson Bell. That can happen. I sat there and said, Lomachenko will beat Teofimo Lopez. Why? He's impossible, man. Lomachenko is one of the greatest fighters ever. He's impossible, man. Hit the Tyson Bell. Rodney. Reality set in. I lost $10,000. Teofimo Lopez was like, bam! And Lomachenko said, I'm good. Teofimo Lopez said, I'm too big up here, man. I'm too big and talented. You were struggling with other big and talented guys. You fought me, and you did not want to throw a punch. There can be a lot. There can be. I'm not saying I'm expecting it. There can be a lot of very disappointed and sad Tank Davis fans once he step into 140 against Mario Barrios and find out he is human. He's a 5'5" human being. Can mess around and find that out. ShowBizz adult. Thank you guys for showing up. Congratulations to all of the winners. Fantastic job. Yo, I would not be on until Sunday. I would be gone tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be back Sunday. I definitely, I do this every day. Sunday, I'll probably do a video, if not a live stream. And then next week, starting Monday, I'm back on my podcast. All right. Thank everybody saying stay. No. What do you guys want me to do? My fantasy fight is Tank versus Loma. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, the wifey is hitting me up. I'm out. Hold on. Would you consider Machida top 10 of all time? Leota Machida. Top 10 pound for pound ever? That dude was one hell of a martial artist, wasn't he? No. There's too many men and females now that has surpassed him. Oops, hold on. All right, man. I'm out in the stream.